Sugarcane is a species of tall perennial grass that is used for sugar production. The plants are 2 to 6 meter tall with stout, jointed, fibrous stalks that are rich in sucrose, which accumulates in the stalk internodes. Sugarcanes belong to the grass family Poaceae, an economically important flowering plant family that includes maize, wheat, rice, and sorghum, and many forage crops. It is native to the warm temperature and tropical regions of India, Southeast Asia, and New Guinea. The plant is also grown for biofuel production, especially in Brazil, as the canes can be used directly to produce ethyl alcohol. Grown in tropical and subtropical regions, sugarcane is the world's largest crop by production quantity, totaling 1.9 billion tons in 2020, with Brazil accounting for 40% of the world total. Sugarcane accounts of sugar produced globally. About 70% of the sugar produced comes from Saccharum officinarum and its hybrids. All sugarcane species can interbreed, and the major commercial cultivars are complex hybrids. Sucrose is extracted from sugarcane in specialized mill factories. It is consumed directly in confectionery, used to sweeten beverages as a preservative in jams and conserves as a decorative finish for cakes and patisserie, as a raw material in the food industry of or fermented to produce ethanol. Products derived from fermentation of sugar include falernum, rum, and cachaca. In some regions, people use sugarcane reeds to make pens, mats, screens, and thatch. The young, unexpanded flower head of Saccharum iduli is eaten raw, steamed, or toasted, and prepared in various ways in Southeast Asia, such as certain island communities of Indonesia as well as in oceanic countries like Fiji. Sugarcane was an ancient crop of the Austronesian and Papuan people. It was introduced to Polynesia, island Melanesia, and Madagascar in prehistoric times via Austronesian sailors. It was also introduced to southern China and India by Austronesian traders around 1200 BC. The Persian and Greeks encountered the famous reeds that produce honey without bees in India between the 6th and 4th centuries BC. They adopted and then spread sugarcane agriculture. Merchants began to trade in sugar, which was considered a luxurious and expensive spice from India. In the 18th century, sugarcane plantations began in the Caribbean, South American, Indian Ocean, and Pacific island nations. The need for sugar crop laborers became a major driver of large migrations, some people voluntarily accepting indentured servitude and others forcibly imported as slaves.